It's summer, you're cooking a lot on your barbecue, you've got your perfectly done beef, chicken or lamb, and you're looking for the perfect accompaniment to go with it. This is it. This is chimichurri, and it is about to blow you away. Welcome to Pop Keto, where we aim to help you live a sustainable keto and low carb lifestyle. Today we have another one of our summer series recipes. Today is a brilliant one to go on the barbecue. It's chimichurri. Chimichurri I know as an Argentinian green sauce marinade thing, and it is just amazing. And the great thing is it's actually fairly low carb as is. There are no sweeteners in it, there's no nuts in it, and most of your carbs are actually going to come from the herbs that are in it. It's a big flavor bomb with lots of parsley in it. And I actually think parsley is underrated. It's often just thrown on as a garnish, but it's got lots of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It's really good. Part of why I'm excited to do this is because for my birthday, I got a food processor. And so we're going to be doing it in the food processor today. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Have a look at some of our other videos. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, so first ingredient, and that is our green herbs. This is parsley. It is about 100 gram bunch of parsley that I've just ripped the thicker bits of stem off. So it works out to be about 70 grams or about a cup's worth of parsley leaves. Just to make a little bit of space in the processor, I'm just going to give it a quick mix now. It's a good start. Next, we're going to add 4 cloves of garlic that I'm literally just peeling and throwing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to make it even a little bit more herby with some dried oregano. This is 2 teaspoons. We're also going to crack in 1/4 teaspoon of fresh black pepper. And then we're on to our wet ingredients. So here is 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar and 1/2 cup of nice olive oil. Boom, in we go. And then we're going to let our food processor do its thing. Quick taste of that. Very zingy, very herby, but in tasting it, I realized I have left the salt out. Here we go. This is 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I'll just give that another go around. Cool. Give it another taste. Much better. That is awesome. Look at that, that is beautiful. So how are we going to use it today? Well, chimichurri can be used a couple of ways. Well, one, it makes a really nice, fresh herbal sauce that you can put on a nicely cooked steak or chicken or pretty much anything that you can put on a barbecue. But it's also a really nice marinade. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use this batch to marinate some steak, and then we'll keep some aside for a sauce to put it on once it's cooked. So in this bag, I have some beef. We went to the supermarket, rump steak was on special. That's going to work really well. So we're going to put this marinade into the bag. And we're just going to squeeze as much of the air out of this bag as we can. And then we just give it a good mix up, making sure that all the beef is coated by the chimichurri sauce. And look at that, you can see how green it is. All right, so this is going to go in our fridge for a minimum 4 hours, but ideally overnight, and then we're going to come back and cook it. So it is now a few hours later, and we've had our beef marinating in our chimichurri. Now normally we would love to have that happen overnight, but we're going to keep it going. So we've got the coals nice and hot here. That's going to be where we barbecue today. Now I'll show you the beef. Now what you can see here is I've done what I can to try and scrape off the chimichurri as much as I can. There's obviously a lot in there, so there's a lot on there, and there's a reason for this. If we put the chimichurri onto the coals, well, it's just going to burn up on the beef, and that's not what we want to see. So we've done what we can to scrape it off, but it's time to cook. So that should be about right for them. They look amazing. And And then once we get some fresh chimichurri on them, they are going to be so, so good. So we'll give these a few minutes to rest from here, and then we'll come back and have a bit of a taste test. So we have let this rest, and this is so good. It is smelling amazing. I am not the best at cooking at coals, I've got to admit that. Some people say, you're Australian, you should be able to barbecue. In Australia, we mostly barbecue with gas barbecues. So cooking with coals, I'm still getting the hang of, but this looks amazing. So it's time to taste. Normally we wouldn't serve it like this as a lump of meat with the chimichurri on it. Often we would, one sec. Most of the time we would have it like in a pot or a jar or something on the side where people can just put it onto their plates as they're eating their meat, and it usually works pretty well. Anyway, let's taste. So because we've used it as a marinade, we'll just start with tasting the meat. It's really good. It's really soft, nice and tender, briny. It's got flavor all the way through it. Yeah, really happy with that. All right, and so now I'll get a bit with the chimichurri on it. So it just freshens it up, hopefully. That is so good, guys. Chimichurri is fresh, it's zingy. You've got a little bit of spice from the garlic because it's raw. Getting a little bit of the vinegar come through, and the salt is really nice, really, really good. Going back in for seconds. That is really, really good. You're probably going to need toothpicks or something like that, or a friend that you can trust sitting next to you that you go, do I have anything in my teeth? Because it does tend to do that. But that is so good. We've had so many friends that we've shown this dish to even before we came to the UK, and everyone's pretty much loved it. I haven't met someone who has said that they haven't liked this yet. But there's other things you can do with it as well. So if you're making cauliflower rice and you want to give it a bit of something, stir some of this through your cauliflower rice and it'll be amazing. There's so many things you can do with it. All right, guys, I am going to get stuck into this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hopefully, guys, you're going to have a great summer. Do try this, and if you do, don't forget to tag us on social media. Have a look at some of our other videos that we've made. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.